Santa! Mensch! What the heck are you doing in Lisbon?
Oh, walking around, eating ice cream on a big stick. In my spare time, I'm recording sounds for a film about Lisbon. Nothing important.
My film? I'm not doing that movie anymore.
Oh. Good to know. Thanks for the invitation, anyway.
Well, that was a long while back. You never showed up, matey.
Well, that's funny. Who do you think is standing in front of you then? Who do you think was living in your house for the last 3 weeks?
Ricardo, why didn't you tell me? You don't speak much, do you? Boy's mute, you know.
Maybe he didn't want you to know. Maybe he shouldn't be the only source of your information. Maybe even that I was a little late, but that's another story. I'm here now. That's for sure.
Sounds to me like you're a little mad at me.
Does it? At you? Well, any resemblance to any living person must be strictly coincidental.
Let me show you something. Where was I? I'd love to fall in love with love. Et voilà ma cinémathèque. In front of us, the big screen. Well, what's left of it. The projection room. That's memory, too. Images are no longer what they used to be. They can't be trusted anymore. We all know that. You know that. When we grew up, images were telling stories and showing things. Now they're all into selling stories and things. They've changed under our very eyes. They don't even know how to show anything anymore. They've plain forgotten. Images are selling out the world, Winter, and at a big discount! When I came to Lisbon to make this little movie, I thought I could beat the drift. We talked about it, man, remember? I wanted to shoot it in black and white on this old hand cranker. Like Buster Keaton and the cameraman. Grinding in the streets on my own. A man with a camera. Eviva Dziga Vertov. Pretending that the whole history of cinema hadn't happened. And that I could just start from scratch. 100 years later. Well, it didn't work, Minto. That is, for a while it seemed to work, but then it all collapsed. I really love this city. Lisboa. And most of the time, I really saw it. In front of my eyes. But pointing a camera is like pointing a gun. And each time I pointed it, it felt like life was drained out of things. And I cranked and I cranked. But with each turn of the old handle, the city was receding, fading further and further. Like the Cheshire Cat. Nada. It was becoming unbearable. took a real beating. That's when I called you for help. And for a while, I lived with the illusion that sound could save the day. That your mics would pull my images out of their darkness. It's hopeless. It's all hopeless, Winter. Hopeless. But there is a way, Winter, and I'm working on it. Listen. An image that is unseen can't sell anything. It is pure, therefore true and beautiful. In one word, innocent. As long as no eye contaminates it, it is in perfect unison with the world. If it is not seen, the image and the object it represents belong together. Yes. It is only once we look at the image that the thing in it dies. There it is, Winter. My library of the unseen image. Every one of these tapes was shot with nobody looking through the lens. Nobody saw them while they were recorded. Nobody verified them afterwards. I shot every goddamn one on my back. These images show the city as it is, not as I would want it to be. Anyway, there they are in the first sweet sleep of innocence, ready to be viewed by some future generation with eyes different from ours. Don't worry, mate. We'll both be dead.